And I'm bringing you the fourth of my money mastery tips. Last time we spoke, I was sharing with you the importance of knowing where your money goes. We talked about every week or every night making a note beside your bed or on a notepad of where your money goes each day. Following on from that, one of the things that I do, and I really encourage all of my coaching clients to do, is to do what I call a statement of expenditure. Now, I've never been somebody who's very good at budgeting. I don't really like the word budgeting. What I do instead is have a statement of expenditure. And what that is a detail, it's an Excel spreadsheet. And what I have on there is absolutely everything that I am spending my money on. So the first thing I look at is all my liabilities. And it's really important, girls, that you don't just have a general idea of things. You need to know exactly what is happening. The more effort and energy you take in looking after your money and monitoring it and making sure that it is looked after properly, the more that you will be rewarded for that. So if you have a share portfolio, find out where your shares are. Find out what the returns are, what they're worth. Keep an eye on exactly what's going on. Your mortgages, make sure you know what sort of interest rates you're paying, how much your monthly repayments are, how long your term is, when the end date is. A lot of car payments, perhaps you've got something like I have a flexi rent on my computer equipment. You must be very, very clear about where your money is going and very clear about the sort of terms that all of these outgoings are on. The other thing you do is make a list of all your the other liabilities. Look at things like what we call your discretionary spending. By making a note each day of where your money goes, you're going to get very, very clear about where you are spending your money, and then you're able to have a look at and see, well, some of the things that you may be able to trim. I had a client of mine who told me that she'd only really spent $500 a fortnight on groceries, and when she did this along with her husband, what she found was that instead of going to the grocery shop more often, she was bringing him up on the way home, and he was ending up spending quite a bit each night picking up those last few little things she needed each day, milk and bread and things like that, and he'd often buy something extra. So they found they were spending a lot of money at an expensive little secondary grocery store and buying things that they didn't necessarily need. So a statement of expenditure is really important. First of all, know where your assets are, know what they're doing, know what the rate is that they're earning, where your shares are invested. A lot of people have absolutely no idea what sort of share money funds and things like that they're in. Their superannuation. I've come across clients who've got super funds all over the place and they've got money in a lot of different accounts. It's really important that you start to be responsible for every single dollar that you have, and in that way, if you start looking after your money will start looking after you. So do that, girls. Get a statement of expenditure, list all your assets, what they're worth, everything, paintings, all the valuable things that you have. Get a very clear picture of what your assets are, and then look at your liabilities. Your utilities, obviously there are certain payments you have every month that come out regularly, and then all what we call your discretionary spending. Making sure that you are not living above your means, that you are working and monitoring your spending in order to make sure that first of all you're able to pay yourself, and secondly that you're able to cover your living costs. So hopefully that's been a good tip, and I'll look forward to speaking to you again. Bye.